Welcome to Cryptocurrency Orchid, guys. This is Jason. How you guys doing? Now, I know what you might be thinking. Um, why have you got Afro, Jason? And look, so it's been cold out here, man. Like it's been cold this winter. Um, we are here in the UK or in the south anyway. I live about 45 minutes to an hour from central London, and we had a snow last week for a few days. And if you know anything about UK weather, extreme of anything, the country shuts down. So we had some snow, um, 6, 10 inches. Everything stopped. Like you'll go to McDonald's or something, or KFC, and they'll be like, "Yeah, we can give you the burger, but we don't have the sauce in it. Is that all right?" And it's like, no, it's not all right. Stupid stuff like that. So, so it's been cold. I'm like, look, this winter's cold. I'm not shaving off my head for no one because my head's gonna be freezing. So I thought I'd grow myself a little afro, keep my head warm. And you know what? I kind of like it. So think about keeping it, especially for the winter months. And then when it sort of warms up, I'll trim it down a bit. So there you have it, guys. So that burning question that you had, I thought I'll just answer it for you guys and put you out of your misery. So there you go. So today's video, this episode, I'm going to cover 4 or 5 ICOs for you guys. Look, this is not a review. I do not do reviews, or anymore anyway. I don't do reviews. The reason why is that there's enough guys out there doing reviews, and I personally think that you guys don't need an overload of content. So all I really do with this video is use all the information out there along with my own research, and I grade the ICOs, and I put them on this report. So all I'm going to show you in this video is the gradings of the ICOs that I research, and this video is completely independent. I'm not sponsored, paid, or receive any bounties for the ICOs that I mentioned, but I'll let you know whether I plan to invest in it or not. So do you sort of bear in mind, guys, that ICOs are risky. You can lose all your money. I'm not giving you financial advice here, it's just my opinion. Exercise caution and abide by the rules of your place of residence. So that's my ICO report. This is what this video is about. The ICOs that made it onto my report, guys, they make it through my two-phase analysis, on which I go on to grade, according to my personal system and thesis. You can get this sort of free in the link below. You get this report, and this video is sort of a rundown of the recent ones I've come across that have made it on, that grade highly. I do pretty well. So if you don't want to miss out on the next ICO, guys, or want to get to hear this information first, please subscribe to my channel. Things are time sensitive nowadays. Whitelists fill up quickly. ICOs, whitelists and pre-sales close quickly. I also disclose the ICOs that I do whitelist for in my Telegram group, guys, exclusively. So join that, links below for free as well. And there you have it. So let's get into this. As you can see, guys, on the report, we've got something special that's happened. So if you can spot it, then that's great. Let me run through these ICOs for you guys quickly and let you know where I am with them and how they grade. First one up is Naviaddress. Scored pretty solidly, B+. I didn't like the idea to begin with. I was pretty bullish on it to begin with, but what I didn't like is that the main utility of the token, which is the purchasing of addresses, there's no confirmed or disclosed demand for that. So I'm like, guys, you release the tokens, you're doing all right, already integrated with APIs for free with some big companies, but for the very thing that you do the ICO for and what the tokens will be used for, you cannot confirm that there's actually demand for for that. So they have said that there are requests, but that's not good enough for me. So for that reason, I passed on it, and that's kind of where I stand with Naviaddress. I'm not going to go into details with the ICOs, guys, because as I said, there's loads of reviews out there already. I don't do reviews, so I put a link on the report, and you can just look for reviews out there as well. There's loads of good guys doing some good reviews out there, so you can look into the project that way. All I'm really doing is share my grade and what I think on them, and my opinion on them. So next up, Guardiam scored excellently, B double plus. I am very bullish on Guardiam. I think it's a sleeper. The reason why I'm bullish is that the guys behind it are world class, albeit it's a small team by the sounds of it. But they have a really solid track record in crypto and technology. So the scope of the project is pretty big. I am bullish on the project and the idea. So for that reason, I have invested. They've got a pre-sale going on at the moment. We did initially say they are going to have a token sale. By the looks of it, I'm not too sure whether they are, just given the restrictions by the SEC and their US company and stuff like that. So for that reason, guys, I think it's a bit of a sleeper. So they did also actually announce they're going to be switching over to the Neo blockchain as well, which was interesting news. So they're going to look to sort of build a second layer protocol on top. Which I do like some level of sort of platform aspect of a project, the ability to from companies or projects sort of tie into. So I was happy to hear that I was involved in the project. But I am bullish on the Guardian. So B double plus, I'm investing pre-sales on at the moment, I believe. So next up, Zebi. Again, graded really well, B double plus. I'm bullish. Governmental contracts, governmental agreements. They're their own blockchain. Team is world class. Fundamentals are strong, and the cap's not too high. The personal caps on the ICO are ridiculous. They're like just over half an F. I missed out on the pre-sale, so I'm a bit ticked about that. But ICO is happening tomorrow, I believe, which is Monday. So yeah, bullish. I will be investing. VeriMe graded the B plus. Strong partnerships, strong team. We have made good progress with the project, but my concern is that for the industry and arena that it's in, which is like KYC and stuff like that, it's really competitive and the cap's really high at 30 mil. I don't really think they need to raise that sort of finance. Other projects in the same space that have gone on to deliver an okay return haven't raised that much. So for me, it's a bit too risky for that reason. So I am passing. And so that leaves a gem that I found. It started to get more popular on YouTube now and stuff. But it is Nexo, guys. It has graded an A, which is really exciting. The last ICO that graded an A was Dragon Chain. It may or may not deliver a return like Dragon Chain, because Dragon Chain only raised about 12, 13 million US dollars. These guys are looking to raise 50, which on the surface does seem high, but in the grand scheme of things, in terms of the scope of the project, market cap and stuff like that, it's reasonable. I'm not entirely happy with it, but it's not uninvestable for that reason. I am very bullish, guys, on security tokens. I do believe that we're going to see some amazing growth in that area. So I'm not sleeping on security tokens. I do have a position on Polymath. I am increasing that position constantly at the moment, especially as the price seems to be dropping. I'm very bullish on Polymath for the long term. So when I say bullish long term, I look for a return of about 100x over a period of 12 to 18 months in any ICO I invest in. So I will hold a minimum position in the ICOs I invest in for that period of time. So when I say I'm bullish on a project, that's what I look for. I'm not a flipper, I'm an investor, and I look for a return over that period of time and obviously take out my initial profit along the way. So especially sort of short term at the moment. ICOs are dropping 10, 20, 30% on ICO price when they hit exchanges, just given the market conditions. My views long term are not a flipper, so that doesn't really bother me too much. It does bother me a little bit because no one likes losing money. I don't. But it happens. I mean, we're in the space at the moment. But long term view, things should be okay. So Nexo, grade A, super strong team, super strong partnerships. Fundamentals are ridiculously strong. What I do love about this project is that they have actually practically have a book of business ready to go to the tune of nearly $500 million, guys, which is mad. Which I think that's great. It's a great sign. That's a clue to me. So the pre-sales on Tuesday, I believe, which I am getting involved in. And I would definitely watch Nexo, guys. I would watch Nexo and I would watch Polymath if I didn't have a position already in them already. But I do, as I said, have a position in Polymath, which I'm growing, and Nexo I will be investing, guys. So there you have it. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you find this content valuable or useful, please do give me a thumbs up. If you don't, give me the thumbs down. Do subscribe to the channel, guys, if you don't want to mix the next ICO, if you want to hear what I'm looking at researching first. Share this with friends, family, partners, dogs, cats, this channel. If you do like it, if you think it's valuable, hit the notification button, guys. And yeah, I appreciate you spending the time to sit down or drive or walk and watch this. So until next time, take care, guys. Thank you.